Good morning. How's everybody today? Well, I hope today is the 5th. So that means February 5th, 2023, which is a 2, 5, which is 7, and 2023, which is also a 7. So 14, it's a 5. And 5s are big changes and freedom. I like the sound of it. All right, let's see what we got. I remember and all paths lead home. Cool. I follow. I'm loyal to my innermost truth. There we go. And I walk the path of my own heart. I'm free to simply be in the truth of me. I remember soul plan versus the fated life versus the destiny life. There was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you're living right now. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. We live in a world of free will, and therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into. The destiny life is the one our soul chooses, and it takes courage and faith. If you've pulled this card, it's because you're likely now face to face with the choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life, to trust the path your soul is calling you toward, and to remember that this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline by your soul. You may find yourself at a crossroads, at a moment when you're being called to make a decision to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you or choose the one less traveled. You may be facing a change of career, a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and surrender to it. When you're confronted with a plan that's undefined, it's normal for doubt to rear its head. In fact, this is a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way through it, the only way around it is through it, and it's all part of the larger plan. Every hero in his or her life journey, and we are all the heroes of our own stories. Cool. All paths lead home. Boom. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. I don't know if you can tell, but that young lady is walking a stone labyrinth. It's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You're being called to secure your guidance from within. Study the terrain of your inner landscape. Develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend, connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking it in. Excuse me. Wow. To draw on the wisdom within and let that be the authority in your life. Hmm. I find that when something happens like that, it's almost like there's something about that message. I'm just going to repeat that whole paragraph. Okay, guys? The challenge for empaths, staying connected. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. And the best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in, to draw in the wisdom within, and let that be the authority in your life. Ah, there you go. You don't need a politician or a religious figure to be the authority in your life. Let it be you. Yeah. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice, to get in the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day before consuming anything from the outside world, to start from a feeling of at homeness, and throughout each day, find simple ways to keep coming home. This doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion, so that when you do go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being, a state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. Wow, that's beautiful. It's also really, really, really good advice. So that's it, you guys. That's all we got for today. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Take care, and we'll talk tomorrow.